When on Monday this week, President William Ruto and his predecessor Uhuru Kenyatta held a one-on-one meeting in Kiambu, the nation went abuzz with speculation into the deliberate optics. Many are reading it as an attempt by the president to make influential allies ahead of the 2027 elections amid declining popularity. But as Ruto regroups, the opposition is still dithering, their coalition crumbling as leaders seemingly lack strategy. NTV's David Mudoka spoke to a couple of political commentators on the road to 2027 and filed the following report.
For the first time since the 2022 elections, President William Ruto and his predecessor Uhuru Kenyatta held a one-on-one meeting whose details were shared in public. Highly placed sources have told NTV that the meeting happened in Ishaweri after Uhuru declined to meet Ruto at State House. Sources have also confirmed that Ruto arrived in Ishaweri with 12 goats in what has been interpreted as a gesture toward mending offenses with his boss of 10 years. Pundits say the president is regrouping for 2027.
President William Ruto is a worried man. He's a man in panic. He has wasted 2 years. In August next year, which is just 9 months away, if the trend continues, he's going to have wasted 3 years.
Pundits read more into the meeting than meets the eye. They argue it all points to the president's re-election bid, coming at a time of declining popularity under a restive Mount Kenya, which supported him overwhelmingly in 2022. Having brought former Prime Minister Raila Odinga to his side, Ruto now wants Uhuru's help ahead of the vote.
Not just he needs him for 2027, he needs him to survive to get to 2027. He needs Raila to go to 2027, leave alone what happens in 2027. Imagine Raila, Uhuru in agreement, Mountain, Nyanza in agreement with the rest of the country. Where would Ruto get his votes for 2027?
Mr. Odinga, on the other hand, is trying to be elected as the chairperson of the African Union Commission. A lot is going to depend on whether he succeeds or he does not. If he does not succeed, he's likely to come back here. And when he comes back here, it is very unlikely that he's going to continue playing second fiddle to President Ruto.
But as the president regroups by seeking new alliances, the opposition is still dithering. A crumbling coalition and a lack of clear strategy derail Wiper party leader Kalonzo Musyoka's bid to create a formidable opposition to the president. The analysts are, however, warning of an unseen challenger in the shadows.
I think the opposition is a Kenyan who is not happy with whoever, whether it's Raila or whether it's Ruto or whether it's Uhuru. There are Kenyans who are not happy with their health services. There are Kenyans who are not happy with education and how it's being run. There are Kenyans who are poorer today and don't see any chance of getting better. There are Kenyans who are dying because they cannot access basic goods and so on.
Then there's the matter of a dysfunctional IEBC as leaders trade blame on responsibility for delays in its reconstitution. The pundits believe this is by design but have warned Kenyans against placing too much trust in the commission.
It's foolhardy to put a lot of hope in an IBC because who is going to constitute it? We're going to ask Uhuru to give us somebody, we're going to ask Raila to give us somebody, Kalonzo will be asked at night to give us somebody. So eventually you'll have some characters who sit on a table and their loyalties are elsewhere. Not necessarily professionals who would say we have a mandate and a duty to discharge a constitutional role here, obligation, and that we will stick to governance and good practice. That is a strange thing. We've seen it and we are likely to see it.
David Mudoka, NTV, Nairobi.